here we go. We're live? Yeah, we're live. Alright. Mic check 1 2 1 2. If you're my subscriber, here's what you can do. You can smash that like button and comment some bars, and next time I'll try to leave you in regard. Boom! Some fresh bars for 2017. Oh man, dude. That took a lot out of me. Anyways, what's up? We're here with another episode of HighEnd Scrub. We're gonna be looking at Leatherface, or as I like to call him, polyester booty, pleather jacket, or silk shirt. So we're starting in Pretty Lady because he has two variations that have similar normals in back 1, back 2, and forward 2. Oh, and regular 2. So we're gonna start with Pretty Lady, and then go to Killer, and then we'll end out with Big Butcher, and that'll be our video. So universal things, some strings of note. 2-2 is plus 2 on block, ironically. Shh. Anyway, we have 2-2 that's plus 2 on block. If we set this man to do his reversal, you block it. We can backdash. We're safe on block. He also has 2-2 down 2, which is safe on block, and 2-2 up 2, which is safe on block. However, 2-2 is the only one that is safe on block against special moves out of the string. Because 2-2 up 2 is forward 1-2 punishable, or forward 1-3 punishable by sector. And then 2-2 down 2 is forward 1 punishable, I believe. Or it's -5. And I'll try and show that right now. Oop, I have the wrong characters. So here we go. Do this. Options. Do some record. No, wait. Okay. So that's the one that's safe. Then turn the record on. Oops. It's still a record. Alright. I got mixed up by the bot. Hello? Alright, so I misspoke. Never mind. I spoke right. Oops. Ugh. Yeah, you can clearly forward 1 punish that. Ugh. Sorry, my punish game is so bad. There we go. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, last time. So, we know that forward 1 punishes that. Forward 1 will punish that. But this forward 1 will not punish. But I'm not sure. Let's not waste any more time on that. Anyways, this is plus 2 on block. Forward 1 will not punish that from any character, because it's plus 2. Another important string is forward 1-2, because this goes so far. So far, and from back here you'll be safe on just about anything. So, let's say you are all the way out here. Safe. Safe again. Safe again. But up here, not safe. So all the way out here, not safe. So you're coming from here, safety all day long. And we'll talk about why it's so important that you know your ranges with this character in more detail when we get to killer. Now that we've looked at the important strings, we're going to talk about what makes this variation different. So as you can see, his backdash sucks, and his forward dash also sucks. Jump is kind of good, you know, tucks his legs in the air. Appreciate that. But what makes him good isn't any of that shit. It's not his jump or anything. It's his saw throw. That's what makes him special. He's got the big saw throw. He's got a low one, and if you burn meter on the low one, it does 12 and it knocks down. He's got the straight one. Burn meter on the straight one, it'll hit 3 times. So hit twice. Sorry, like that. See that? And then he's got an up one, and if you meter burn that, you get a combo. He really stays stunned for a long time, doesn't he? Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, just making sure I got everything written down. So, what's next on this list here? Alright. Important thing to know about the upsaw is that on some female characters, that will whiff, which sucks because it means in a lot of matchups, your combo potential goes down by a whole lot. I know what you're thinking, dude. I'm already 2 steps ahead of you. So, what about in the corner? Can I do an upsaw just regular in my combo? Yes, you can. Oops. Oops. Oops, I messed it up. Here we go. Oops, there we go. Just like that. And if you want to spend meter, oops. Boom, there you go. You can spend the bar for it. There we go. So, in this variation, you're not gonna. It's really hard to, I would say, open people up with Leatherface in this variation, because you only have the one mix-up. You have 1-2 and then forward 2. You could try 1-2 and then maybe try for that, but back 1 is too slow, and up close you could try for back 1-2, but you're not really looking at a whole lot. So already you're still you're -2, but you're still safe, but that bad boy right here, -16. So you try for this, but it's slow, people can react to it and they'll block it, you know. It's an easy to see overhead because he grabs it with 2 hands all the way in the back and has to come all the way around with it. You know, he's old. He's not the spry young chicken he was in 1980 something. You know, the same with forward 2. He has to reach all the way back there, just like that, because he's trying to surprise you. You know, surprise! Wow! All that good stuff. So your mix-up then becomes into that. And if we put him on to block, it's not safe. So you're risking a whole lot going for mix-ups like this. So you don't really have much to mix it up with. You can try your straight saw on block, but your low saw on block is minus. So the pressure would be like this, or not that. That's new. Not that either. That's new. I didn't think about that. But yeah. That would be your pressure. So you would do some string in the straight saw, or string in the up saw, or you could do string in the EX low saw. That would be your mix up. Or you could do, I guess, not low in the low saw, but if they try to hit a button out of it, you'll tag them with that. Anyways, so your mix-ups are gonna be 1 2, 1 2 2, or maybe 1 2. You can try 1 2 overhead, or you do 1 2 EX low, but you're spending a bar for a mix-up. No good. Instead, stick with this: 2 2 down 2, or 2 2 up 2. There's your mix-up. It's like, ready, guess. Ready, oops, not that. And then you do ready and guess. If they guess wrong, you get some nice oki afterwards. Let me take them off a block and show you. So you can medium with that running 1 2. And you know, 2 2 low 2, 2 2 down 2, sorry, 2 2 low 2, 2 2 down 2 leaves them closer to you, so you can run in. You don't have to run as far, you can put that forward 1 2 on them right as they're getting up, or you can go for it again, you know. Let me see, so what else? He's got the down back 1, that's his overhead. It's his overhead special move. This will be your main reversal, this variation. So if you get knocked down and Sector is pressuring you something crazy with the 2 1 2 and the EX missile, or 2 1 2 up missile, that's gonna be your way out. Or you could do EX back forward 3, and this will get you in, say if you're fighting a Pyromancer, or you're fighting Sector over here, and he's just trying to lock you down full screen with the up missile and the straight missile, or an EX up missile and the straight missile. That'll go through both missiles, it'll knock him down. And then you're in here, you're in his face to put that meaty on him. You know what I'm saying? Down forward 4 used to be the answer here, but that was taken out with the universal change of combo starting special attacks not having armor, or having their armor removed, or they would cost like 2 bars. Dang, look at that gut. That's a real man right there, ladies. Anyway, so earlier I said that forward 1 2 will whiff on some female characters because of the smaller hitboxes. I'm not sure if that works. I'm not sure if that's as true now, because I haven't had the chance to try this on any female characters. And by that I mean I haven't played anybody that plays a female character to try this on, so I'll have to go into the lab and check that out, and I'll definitely update you guys on that. But for the most part, if you do get that opening and you get that punish, if it's a female character, or if you aren't sure, you can get the run after. For that, what you can do is you'll get your punish and then EX down forward 4, and that'll give you all your damage there. Or what you could do, if you don't want to, if you want to go for like more mix, as they say. They call it mix. That's my favorite. You want to go for the OG cake batter. There you go, right there. End it into a saw toss to keep them standing. There you go, keep them standing. What else? In this variation, I would say that you're gonna get a little more mileage out of. Actually, no. You don't get the same use of forward 4. Really, forward 4 I would say is forward 4 is good if you're looking to just stand them up like that. But if you need a restand, you have that. The only way I could see forward 4 being good is after you let's say let me see. So you do do this right here, and then you stand them up like that. That would be, sorry about that, that would be the reason you would use that there, is if you already used this as the stun, as the restand. But other than that, why would you, there's really no need to use forward 4 unless you've already used this in your combo. So I think that would be, I think that you're covered for a pretty lady. So in a sense, you don't want to play this variation up close. You can if you want, but you'd be spending a lot of time looking for, let me see, look at those butt cheeks, ill. You'd be spending a lot of time going for you'd be spending a lot of time trying for mix-ups that aren't really that safe. Like when everybody first started playing Pretty Lady, it was all 1-2 in a low saw, or forward 1-2 in a low saw, or you do forward 2 in a low saw, or back 1 in a low saw. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff is not safe, you know, because up close, people will definitely full combo punish that, unless it's me playing sector, then you got it all day. It's a true block string. I can't do anything about it. But most of the times, if you are trying to mix them up, you'll be doing things like this to kind of keep that pressure on them. Or you'll do I think you'll do maybe like back 1 in the saw toss, or you'll do like low in the low saw toss, like this. And this is on hit, so if you, let's say you hit them with a low like this, you can go for the overhead. Just like that. Or you can do forward 2-1, because the mix-up is then overhead, mid, overhead. And the first option would be giving you a combo, and then the second would be giving you that overhead low mix-up. So if they know that, if they have the idea that that third overhead is coming, you hit them with the low there, and then you spend that bar, really take off that damage. I think that's it. Now let's move on to Big Killer. Alright, so now we're looking at Killer, perhaps his best variation. First, look at the slacks, and look at the apron. The apron is going through the belt loops in his slacks. It's pretty tight. And in the other variation, he didn't have socks on. So NRS made sure to not the only buff Leatherface got was one he didn't need. Well, he didn't really get any buffs. He just got some slight adjustments, but I think the main slight adjustment he should have got was some socks for his other variation. And that was the longest way around I could have taken for a very terrible joke. Anyways, let's move on to Killer. So, remember before I told you that it was really important to understand your range of forward 1, 2. And that's because if this hits out here, you're gonna get burned. Up close, you're gonna get burned. Why? Because you're minus a whole lot. The reason why you want to know your range and why you can still be safe is because of this move right here. I'm giving you the best move in the game. So, no matter what you do, with the exception of your crouch normals, standing 3, and forward 3, you will be safe if you end a string with this. So you be doing 2 and the plus frames. You can backdash. Backdash, boom, you're out of there. And the only way you'd be in any trouble is if they have an advancing special move or an advancing reversal. You're out of there. Because you're not armoring that. That is a true block string. That is a true block string. That is a true block string. Another true block string. Look at that. You can punish after that. You know, I think you can. And what I'm showing you here with this asshole is that if you wait just a second, you might catch them trying to do one of those unsafe things like hit a button. And that's when you wait and get them. And that's when you do all the damage in the world. Or, once you get them, and you set up the unblockable. Oops. Let me show you. There we go. Let's make it nice and easy, so even I won't mess up. There we go. You do 4-2 into the unblockable. Or you do 4-2 into the unblockable, and you spend that bar for the big juicy 22 afterwards. It's delicious. And be careful sometimes, because if you go to use forward 4 to be part of the end of your combos, sometimes forward 4 will hit at a weird angle, and you'll get it won't combo right. So let me try to show you here. Oops. Alright, so that time it worked. So let's try it like this. Now normally you wouldn't do 4-4 in this situation. No way. There's no hotfix that came out. Ugh. Alright. Okay, come on. Don't make me a liar. Oh, it's making me a liar. I swear this happens. I swear this happens. I've seen it like 5 times. That right there. See that? So if they're too low to the ground, you will not get a combo. But if you catch them really anywhere else, you'll get the combo damage. And that right there, I just showed you. If you catch them too low, you won't get the combo. Now then, you do this move with down back 3 and 1, and he'll run at them full screen away if he has to, and he'll hit them with this chainsaw. He'll impale them, grind them a little bit, and then he'll, you know, let them off the hook, nice and easy like. Unless you spend the meter on it. Let me get them all over here. So if you spend the meter on it, you get this cool ground bounce, which gives you your combo, which gives you all the damage in the world. Now what's really cool about this character is that punishes with this character give you so much, just so much. So right there, instead of going for damage, you go for that. Instead of going for just the raw combo damage, you can choose to go for a setup afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, enough of that. This move here, that's number 2 out of this stance. If you burn meter on it, you will get that nice animation here, which is really cool in the corner because they stumble back like that. Let me set him to see what I'm saying? It's cool because this animation in the corner, push them in, you're not plus a whole lot after that on hit, but you're able to reinforce that forward 1-2 pressure. And if you feel like they're gonna block, then of course you get them with the, you know, forward 1-2 into the forward 1-2 into the charge. And on the block, you are, I think you're +1 after that. On block, if they block the last hit, +1, but you can reversal through it and you can backdash it. It's normally the way you deal with that. But be careful, because if you backdash it, and I feel like you're gonna backdash, I can chase you down. Just like that. And unfortunately for Triborg, even though his backdash is a backflip, he's still counted as on the ground. So there's no weird float for the combo afterwards. That's the high damage right there I'm trying to show you. So, after you bounce them, like the second hit of 2-2 has to hit here. I'll try and show you. So you bounce them like that, and that's how you would get your damage up. Anyhow, just know they can backdash that. But if they've already made the decision to backdash that, we already have ways of catching them. So you can do this, or you can do the unblockable. Now the unblockable is cool because it's unblockable. Does 14% without meter, 22 with meter. Don't really get much off of it. And if you spin the bar on it, you get to run in and you get to put that forward 1-2 pressure on them again. And that's Killer in a nutshell. So Killer is really good because you have a lot more ways now of opening people up. Now, some of these, like if you did, let me show you actually. So if I did low poke into that, or if I did low poke into this, or if I did, you know, all this stuff, these now become safe if you aren't going to spend the bar. So if you don't want to spend the bar, now I'm safe. I get to run wild all over you. Which means that if you don't want to get counter hit, you better start blocking. Otherwise, I'll drop a combo and you'll be super scared, dude. Just like that. Otherwise, you can get hit. They will do a lot of damage. And always try to watch, because you can block most of what comes out of the stance. Oh, by the way, if you like to backdash, let me tell you why backdashing is bad. Because that right there. So, I know you want to backdash the overhead, right? That seems like the smart thing to do. So, let me just punish you for that. Check out this nice cancel. Check out half of that stamina going. Hold all this damage. Hold all this damage. Oops. Yeah, hold all that damage that was coming. All of it. And that's what's really cool. So, if you feel like you're gonna miss your charge, or if you're coming in from too deep and they jump over you, you can always cancel. That's my phone going off. That's my girlfriend. I love her very much. And she's totally real, guys. I swear. I know what you're thinking. Alright. I'll take a picture of us and I'll put it on the Snapchat. It'll be super sick. There we go. I think that's it. You know, just be sure to watch him. You want to watch him like you're like a hawk. That's the animal. You want to pay close attention and always watch him, because you don't know what's coming out. And try to backdash when you can. But also, if you feel like that's coming, you can also just, you know, you can jump over it if you see that he's not going to stop. But if I feel like you want to make a decision like that, something smart, you just be dumping it all day. I'm just gonna be dumb. Check that out. So always keep an eye on him, especially now, because he has all these different ways of mixing you up. So in this variation, this is like the great equalizer. No matter what you do, you always have to be careful of the chainsaw now. He has, and even then, he has long reach normals that'll knock you down. He can cancel from it. Long reach and normals like his back one from way back in downtown. Way back downtown. That's a string. That's a true block string. That's not, so. Be careful. And now let's move on to the last man, the last version of Leatherface. Butcher! That's my favorite. Butcher! My girlfriend is weird. Look, she's not weird. Her mom is weird. And her mom's weird for referencing me to a character that I don't even know anything about. Anyhow, so another little side bit. I know there's been a lot. Pants. Okay, shoes. Probably got socks on under there. Another little side bit. He's got a belt on already. But yeah. This Leatherface is from the new adaptation of Leatherface, the most recent one, and the other two were the older versions of Leatherface. You know? In this one, you don't have the big normals like the big back 1, or the big back 2, or the big forward 2. You still have forward 1, 2. That part hasn't changed. But now you don't have killer stance. You have this. And you don't have the spin. You have this. You know, and now you get this move. I am not gonna call it the jump bop, I swear. Don't worry about that, guys. I have more dignity and respect. This is the mallet smash. It'd be cool if this move went over fireballs. That'd be sick. Or if it was projectile immune, so Sub-Zero shot the EX, so Sub-Zero would do EX Ice Ball. Nice Ice Ball. You know, all that good stuff. So now his range changes. So this is still a good range to be at, because you can react to a lot of things. You know, you can watch that jump and you can anti-air it. Because you have a lot of things to anti-air with. You have standing 1, you have back 2, standing 4 not as much. Let me put this asshole on jump forward. Come here. Back up, dude. Quit jumping so much. Oops. There we go. You have a forward 1 is a good anti-air. Maybe back 2. into damage. You can maybe try standing 4. I wouldn't. Because it's a low startup move. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. There we go. So that's enough jumping. Now just stand there. Jesus. Anyways, so now he's got the command grab. Important thing to know about the command grab is that it's a natural combo off of back 2. So if you're looking for that brutality, if you see back 2 hit and you see them stunned, you know what'll work. What you'll mainly be using back 2 for is at the beginning of combos. You'll be using it to stack on some extra damage. So let's say you open somebody up with your forward 2. That's how you'll be getting your damage. So oops. So let's so that should work. Oh, because it waits too long. Because he has to. Because he'll autocorrect if you're closer. So that's another thing to note. So it works. Leatherface's back 2 works the same way as Jason's forward 2 does. If you hit this move, you get that dummy head stun. Or, you know, they look like they don't know anything. They don't know where they are. Boom. They're seeing stars. Hit them with the confuse ray. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Just know that if you do 2 forward 2s in a combo, you do get this standout like that. They shake out of it. And you can't get the command grab after that one, unless you do the EX version. That being said, about EXs, so most of the times, you're going to want to mix them up. Well, EX Mallet Strike is not going to be, so hang on, so Mallet Strike, regular Mallet Strike is going to be what you turn to if they block your mix up, because that move will leave you at, I believe, a nice and healthy -2. Put this guy on the reversal again. Just know that there's a gap in there. See that? So, regular one, you'll be safe. Just know that there's a gap in there, and you can't get hit. There we go. So you do 2-2, and there's your low again. Just know the 2-2 up to this time is high mid mid. So that's how you mix it up. So So that and then if you feel like they're gonna get hit by the overhead, if you have to read because you've been hitting them with the low all the time, they're gonna want to block that overhead when it comes. So hit them with another low. Like, okay, this guy's going low. Boom! Hit him with the overhead. What else? You have that back one, down two. Back one gives you a restand. Again, I don't know why you would want this as a restand when you have down back four as a restand, and that gives you back down four, and that gives you so much more damage, you know, and it gives you more damage than, you know, a back one or a forward four, because you get a combo off of this. Get on the ground. What else? Ooh. So you have back one, up two, and that'll be a combo starter for you. This move right here, looks like you can quick rise this, but it does have armor. So let me get this guy to do something. Get that armor on that. There we go. You also get armor on this one. You also get armor on this one. And you'll get armor on that as well. You get armor on that. And that's about it. You don't get armor on the other ones. But generally speaking, you have a well of armor attacks to go through. So mainly you'll be using your meter if you're ever getting pressured. For these big reversals, the one you'd be most going for would be this one, because this one reaches nice and far out. If they're gonna try and jump at you, anti-air them with that. You can do this one because this one comes out faster. So if you're getting locked down by a tremor who's beating you up with this forward 1-2-1 EX stone punch in the forward 1-2-1, if you feel like he's gonna mess that gap up, or if it's not tight, boom, put that right in his bread box, right inside of his stupid rocky stupid face. We can slip this right inside there, but be careful because he will know you're trying to get out, and if he has the bar, he can meter. He can use meter to knock you down with an EX straight punch. So there is always that. And in crystalline, if he has the armor on and you do the EX and you hit his armor, well, now he gets the combo, because that misses, but that hits the armor, you're in big trouble. Because look at this move. See that? It got reach all the way out there. Those old hips aren't what they used to be. Same with this overhead. Old hips aren't what they used to be. Just swing all the way down. This one, on the other hand, comes back pretty fast. This one not as much. This one definitely not as much. And I wouldn't know why in that matchup you would use this as a reversal. So you for sure want to stick to this as your reversal. Because at least if this one hits his armor, you guys both go back to neutral. But if this hits his armor, just look at it again. If that hits his armor, it's bad news bears all over. Nobody likes that. The same, if this hits his armor, bad news bears. And let's say you have 2 bars of meter, you just use the bar of meter to try and get out of pressure, and guess what? Now you gotta take this combo into this setup. Nice work. Get mixed. All the cake batter. Devil's food cake. But don't worry, you know, you have really fast crouch normals that will get you out of pressure. Like, look at where this hits. You see that little servo right there in his knee? The little servo on that side, on the inside. You see it right there, a little ball bearing looking thing. That's a servo. See where my foot is? That's hitting that all the way out here. His legs aren't that long. Let me see. Ooh, that's a funny. Let me see if I can get it. All right, so about. Dang, why is it so fast? Okay, so about where the bottom of the shoe is, that's hitting him. See that? Like the gum he stepped on 5 weeks ago is what's hitting this man. See that? It's like the gum he stepped on a few weeks ago is what's hitting this man. And you have like down 4, which is really good. The indomitable mix-up, super slow. Because you feel like another one's coming. Boom, there you go. The indomitable mix-up. I mean, you can react to it if you're really scouting for that kind of thing. But you have to be looking for stuff like this. It's not like, oh, I just saw it. You know, boom, there we go. Or, I just know that this is how this is going to work because, you know, some guy made a tutorial on YouTube for it. This is still something you have to be looking for. Because let's say you're playing online or you're playing offline in a tournament, or if you're playing offline with some of your buddies, you know, or if you're playing in that money match, you know, I happen to partake in some of those. Lord knows that's how I was eating at Dalton some days. Amen. God is good. And God bless Lord Paulo for making this cheap game. I'm kidding. But yeah, you have to be looking for this kind of stuff. All this kind of stuff you have to be looking for. The killer stuff, the butcher stuff, even the pretty lady stuff you have to be looking for. Otherwise, you will get hit. So, with that being said, I think we're going to end it here. And for old time's sake, let me try and do a fatal. Because I haven't done one of these in a while. Where do you do the fatals at? You do them here, right? Fatality practice. What are his new fatals? What are these new fatals?
Leatherface.
Yeah, I mean, dude, dueling chainsaws? Oh my god. Dang, and they both scream and walk off. What do we got here? Okay, take it out. Ooh. Oh, what is that scream?
Leatherface wins.
Dang.
Fatality.
Oh my god. Alright, let's see the next one. hook and stinker. Here we go. Ooh, guilty. Oh shit. Oh. What is that tongue in there?
Leatherface
Gross.
wins.
Just leave it there? Dang, he's so fat. Even his guts are fat. Alright, I think that's enough. That's enough of this. I'll see you guys next time.